Hi, Roger Connect with Universal Accounting Center along with Rick Howard, one of the coaches that assists many of our students in helping them grow and build their successful accounting and tax practices. Rick, we've invited you here today to not only kind of share your wisdom and expertise, but more specifically speak to a very important part. A lot of our students are trying to portray themselves very effectively as profit and growth experts with their clients, or better said, even their potential clients. And typically we'll use a presentation manual or a demo book to help them do that very thing. I'd like to ask a few questions about that. First of all, just a demo book or a presentation of sorts. Do you find that's helpful when the students are interacting with their potential clients to explain their services?
I think it's definitely helpful. Here's the thing. You've been working with a coach. As Roger mentioned, we're telling people that we're profit and growth experts. We're describing the benefits that we offer, the reduced taxes, increased profits, and better managed cash flow. So now having a good presentation where we can now describe to the prospect how we come about accomplishing those things is what we want to do.
Okay, now if I were to try and explain to a potential client what we're doing, how would that demo book or a presentation assist me? What are some advantages that I have using it as a student to explain my services to that client?
Well, I see a few advantages. Number one, for myself as the presenter, it gives me an outline. I don't have to memorize as much information.
Okay, good.
Number two, for the prospect, it gives them something to pay attention to so they can focus a little more on what we're telling them. But it's professional looking. It can impress them just from that standpoint, that most people aren't going to come in there with a organized professional presentation like this, and that can go a long way.
Yeah, one thing about something to look at or pay attention to, if you're presenting your services and taking maybe 10-15 minutes to do so, the last thing you want to have is them staring and only having you to stare at. If you've got the presentation or a demo book of sorts, it gives them something that not only is a relief from that, but it also supports or substantiates a lot of the things you're trying to say. So it's that outline for you, but it also backs up a lot of the things you're pointing out. Very good. So another question is have you ever had a student using the demo book maybe differentiate themselves or show themselves to be more professional than maybe some of the other accountants in the area?
Definitely. You hear it all the time. Students get comments from prospects that they've done the presentation with, and they mention things like, they haven't ever had anybody come in and give that sort of a presentation, that organized and professional of a presentation is what this is.
Good, very good. So I really like the idea of it giving us an outline. We're not having to memorize everything. We have something there to kind of flow as a flow sheet. We have obviously the point that it's helping the customer kind of look at something that substantiates what we're saying and it distinguishes us from other accountants. If you're not already using a demo book or a presentation of sorts, I'd strongly encourage you to speak with your coach, find out what you can do to customize one and have one to present your services to potential clients. Is there any other final things that you'd like to encourage the students to do?
No.
No, all right. Well, do contact your coach, work with them, and again, Roger Connect with Universal Accounting. If it's about accounting, it is universal.
And of course, accounting success is universal.
Have a great day.